It may have been a while since I built a cattle grinder.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Factions 101. I'm here with Sagtot, the sarcastic pillock from from the East End. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at the fastest way to make money and the fastest way to get rich on factions, or aka how every other faction that is better than you does it.
Yeah, basically.
So, I should say that a lot of the more hardcore faction server players will already know the kind of basic steps of this, but I have seen so many guides on YouTube which is just basically like, oh, just trap players, and that's how you'll get everything that you'll ever need. Just trap people. Obviously, we're just going to jump right into this. We have stage 1. This is the sort of obvious thing. This is the sort of stage where you don't even have a base running yet, and this is the most efficient way that at least we've found to do it, to do a sugarcane farm. Build as many layers as you can going up as long as you can. It doesn't even matter if it has walls on it yet, because it probably is going to be temporary. Just get dirt, get sugarcane from the shop, and just get farming. Like, the faster you can get money on the server, the faster you can start making a better base, start getting up spawners.
And just on a point for starting servers, if you're going to be either a mod or a leader of a faction, the best stage to not turn up for is once you've got all the odds logged and everyone's gone off to do their thing. Just log out, watch a few hours of Netflix, come back, they've done all the hard work.
I'm going to turn my volume up because you're actually not that loud. Say hi.
Hi!
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Did you say or shout? I couldn't quite hear what you said.
So, once you've got one person or maybe like a group of people in your faction making this, if you're like a 1 or 2 man faction, you do this, your friend could do the other things that we're going to list in a bit. Then we want to move on to stage 2. This is what I call automation. This is the sort of stage where you've got your base up, you've genned the first cobblestone layer of the base. This is what you want to start building inside it, maybe as a permanent thing, but you don't have to go this route. It really depends on the server. If the economy's quite hard, this might be the route that you want to take. Whew! This is what your friend should be doing if he's not going to do this next stage that we're going to show you in a second, but he should be either...
You mean, oh, that guy. That guy. You always have to have that guy. The more that guys you have, the better.
That guy, if no one else knows, is the dude that you're very questioned about how he finds all the spawners, but you don't really question it.
Yeah, it's just mysterious. He just turns up about 3 days into the reset and goes, guys, I've got 8 stacks of zombie spawners in my ender chest. It's a good thing they left naturally occurring spawners on. To which you guys all go, oh yay, I suppose you brought those from shop then, with the sugarcane you've been farming. And everyone goes, yes, 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 and it's all very nice and very legitimate.
Just talking about this stage first, if you don't have that guy on your team, this would be what you want to start doing. Just cactus farms, you only need 1 hopper for this sort of thing. You can do completely automatic versions of this. Just have water streams leading into a hopper and you're set. And that's what you honestly could have this as your money source forever.
If you can't afford a hopper because you couldn't be bothered to do this stage, just stand there and do sell hand.
This next stage, this is the sort of that guy stage, which I'm guessing you're renaming it to now. But this is a sort of start map spawners. If there's naturally occurring spawners on the server, this would be sort of what you want to get. This is just like a mismatch of just like skeleton spawners. You could have some cave spider in there, zombie spawners.
Cave spiders are good because they're always condensed together. You get like 10 spawners all in the same place. You just run round.
Because it's just this big cave system. And then we have the blaze spawners. This would be what is in the nether. In all fairness, if there's nether enabled, this should be your first priority.
Yeah, because these are normally worth like 300k and these are worth like 40. So like this is good for money, but this gives you XP and blaze rods. So if you grind them early, you can get some gear and you can sell the blaze rods for quite a bit.
Let's say your server has custom enchants that you're on. Many of you guys play on servers with custom enchants. I know I've played on them. I know I'm still playing on one of them.
You are?
I am, Vanity.
And you're banned from one of them because you accidentally discovered a way to stop the entire server from being able to raid.
This stuff would be really used for XP. Like, as Sagtot said, blaze grinders are amazing in terms of money. They're usually really good if you have like a looting 3 sword, and they're usually on economy at least. What we found through our experience through faction servers, a good tip is just grab a looting 3 sword and just sit there and just farm blazes as all day as long as you can, because these things they can sell for like thousands a stack. They're usually really good for economy. Most servers have them as good for economy. These ones not so much, but they are automatic. That's why we've included them here, and that's why the blaze spawners is off to the side.
So they're either free because you have that guy, or they're really cheap because you buy them from shop, which is what's happening on a lot of servers now because most servers have naturally spawning spawners disabled.
But then we move on to the Money grind stage. This is the sort of stage that you're getting more serious about how much money you want to be making. Forgot a piece of glass there. Obviously, you know, because we've been making mad bank, we got emerald blocks. We've got quite a few cow spawners here. It might take you a while to work up to this. Just one row of these things can definitely get you started. What you'll find with cow spawners on most server economies, unless they just don't want cow spawners as a revenue source, is that these are going to be the easiest spawners to get. Like, a lot of the times they're going to be really cheap, and the steak and the leather are going to sell for a good amount of money, especially per dub.
And it's fully automatic, and it doesn't require as many hoppers.
The downside of this one is it does require as many hoppers as you've got width.
Well, you could cut it down. You could put fences at the bottom.
You could do fences as well, actually, yeah. As you'll see in the outro, if you guys stick around to the end, I had a really, really frustrating time with these cows, where I might have sworn a lot too much. This is the sort of stage where you start actually getting into the faction side of things. We had this for economy, but this is just like gathering stuff, F-top value, that sort of thing. Did you put a snowman spawner at the top of the
I did not put a snowman spawner at the top of the Enderman pillar.
Yes, you did.
Been there for like an hour.
1 second.
You still can't work out how to kick me.
I was trying to do /ban. This is the sort of, like, you'll have creeper spawners. Sometimes on some servers they actually drop TNT per thing. On most servers they just drop gunpowder, so you'll be fine with that. You can just craft them up into some nice TNT to go raiding with. Grab some extra money, grab some extra armor for your faction raid.
Here's more advice for faction leaders / mods. When he says craft them up, he means get your plebs to craft them up for you.
Hire the people in your faction, or don't even, just tell them to do it for free or they're kicked.
Yeah, basically.
And then the final stage of becoming the richest faction on any faction server is having a metric crap ton of Endermen.
Oh, and yes, we know IGs aren't here.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why IGs aren't here as well. IG spawners are great, but honestly, they are the last thing. This is the sort of thing, I've done this kind of comprehensively. Enderman spawners are just kind of to symbolize, this is what the last spawner that you ever want to go to. This is why this stage is called my primary aim is F-top 1 stage. You just want to get to that top of that money list, really. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Factions 101. I hope you actually did gain some useful tips from this if you were like newer player starting out on a new server, new sort of fresh server. A lot of faction servers seem to be resetting or have reset in the last like week or so, and in the coming weeks there's going to be a few faction servers to like big faction servers to reset as well. So I thought it would be an appropriate time for you guys to learn how to be the top dogs for once. Maybe for the people that haven't seen a more comprehensive list of exactly what you need to do, a lot of it's just kind of 10 minutes of, you know, just randomness that won't really help you. These are just straight, simple steps to become the best that you can be on factions. Anyway, guys, hope you did enjoy the video. Have fun, play some factions. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Correct. You can do one half of it, but yeah.
Oh my god, that was so fast, and I hate. Oh my god, it's so fast. It's. Just.
This is why you put the spawners in after you've done it. I'll solve this problem.
What's this?
Can I make a point that cobblestone is a horrible material to do this with, and such I will not subject your viewers to it.
Why? What do you mean? No, don't fight. Do you know how long that took?
Yep.
Fuck! You know what? I'm doing it like this. Yeah, and now we can watch them fucking burn.
Please though, you recorded you just saying that.
Yeah. I hate these fucking cows.